do you like this ending? This chip thing? Do you like it?
Én nem értettem a végén ez a chip.
They put a chip in his leg.
Ja, meg vagyok.
Yeah,
Aha.
they put a chip in
De
his
mit
leg.
csinál? Mondtad, hogy ha hiszik, akkor...
And they told him, if you drink, it'll hurt. It'll hurt. Ah, ouch.
Bántam.
It'll hurt. Now we finished the story just in time by the end of the class. But I didn't like this. And the next day, Friday, I had another class and I told them the story and I asked them, do you like this ending? And they didn't. So they came up with another ending. I asked them, so how should the story end? And this is how it ended. So those people were coming up hills and they were singing, Yotzi, put down the glass and never pick it. He was sitting inside, he was drinking and he heard and he made out his name. The sound came closer, he made out the words, he dropped the glass and he stood up and walked out of his house. And they came and they surrounded the house and they surrounded him, 200 people who had come up with his daughter. And he saw them, they saw him, and they were happy because he didn't have a glass in his hand. And they smiled, and they started to hug him. Hug, yeah. They hugged Yotzi one by one. So they hugged him, and every person who hugged him had something nice to tell him. Everybody told him something nice. And Yotzi couldn't say a word. He couldn't speak. He cried. He cried. And he didn't know what was going on, but it was wonderful. And finally, the last person to hug him was his daughter Maggie. And then, now he was smiling, she was smiling, and at that moment, his phone rang. His phone rang, he looked at it, and it was his wife, Zsuzsi. He answered the phone. The people didn't see who was calling. They only saw he was smiling and talking. Maggie's dreams were coming true. That was the end.